Have you ever felt like you're searching for something impossible in love? You're not alone. Did you know that over 60% of Sigma females report feeling misunderstood in their pursuit of love? Let's dive into why Sigma females might secretly crave the impossible love. Hello everyone, welcome back. Today we're uncovering the complex world of Sigma females and their unique relationship desires. Sigma females are independent, self-reliant, and often misunderstood. They don't fit neatly into traditional social hierarchies, and that's what makes them so unique. But these very traits can lead them to yearn for what seems like impossible love. Intrigued? Let's find out more. Sigma females face a tough challenge in the dating world. They often fear vulnerability due to their self-sufficient nature, and societal expectations can clash with their desire for authenticity. Many Sigma women feel pressured to conform to traditional relationship norms, which don't always align with their values or desires. This tension can steer them toward relationships that feel unattainable. So, why do Sigma females crave impossible love? Here are 8 reasons. Number 1. Independence, a double-edged sword in the quest for love. Independence is often celebrated as a hallmark trait of Sigma females. These women are known for their self-sufficiency and strong sense of self. They navigate the world on their terms, unbound by the expectations of others. This autonomy is both their greatest strength and, at times, their most significant challenge when it comes to finding love. To understand why independence is so cherished, we need to delve deeper into what it represents for Sigma females. Independence signifies freedom. Freedom to make decisions, pursue passions, and live life authentically. For Sigma women, this autonomy allows them to explore the world, both physically and intellectually. They are often travelers, scholars, and creatives, constantly seeking new experiences and knowledge. This thirst for life enriches their own experiences and those of the people they encounter. In relationships, a Sigma female's independence allows her to contribute to the partnership as a whole, complete individual. She is not looking for someone to complete her, but rather someone to complement her. This mindset can lead to deeply fulfilling relationships where both partners grow and thrive. However, this independence can also be a double-edged sword. Sigma females may find it challenging to let others in, fearing that dependency could compromise their autonomy. This fear can create barriers in relationships, making Sigma women appear distant or uninterested, even when they might deeply care for someone. The challenge lies in finding a partner who respects and cherishes this independence. Many potential partners may struggle to understand a relationship dynamic where both individuals maintain a high degree of personal freedom. Traditional relationship norms often emphasize partnership as a merging of 2 lives into one. For Sigma females, this idea can feel suffocating as they value their personal space and time. The key for Sigma females is finding a partner who appreciates their need for independence and understands that it doesn't diminish their capacity for love. Such a partner sees independence as an asset, not a threat. They recognize that a Sigma female's autonomy means she can bring new insights, ideas, and experiences into the relationship, enriching it in ways that might not be possible otherwise. Ultimately, the journey involves learning to balance independence with vulnerability. Sigma females may need to challenge themselves to open up and share their lives with others, even if it feels uncomfortable at first. This doesn't mean sacrificing autonomy, but rather finding ways to build trust and intimacy that honor their need for independence. One strategy is to engage in open and honest communication from the start. Sigma females can set clear boundaries and express their expectations and desires, ensuring that potential partners understand what they bring to the table and what they need in return. This transparency can help filter out those who might not be compatible and attract those who are. Ultimately, independence should be embraced as a strength in the quest for love. Sigma females have the power to redefine relationships in ways that work for them, allowing both partners to grow and thrive individually and together. By celebrating their autonomy and seeking partners who value it, they can foster relationships that are not only possible but deeply rewarding. Independence is a vital component of a Sigma female's identity. It shapes her worldview and relationship desires. While it may present certain challenges in the dating world, it also offers the opportunity for richer, more authentic connections. By understanding and embracing this trait, Sigma females can find love that honors their true selves, even if it initially seems impossible. Number 2, deep connections. For Sigma females, the pursuit of deep connections is not just a preference, it's a fundamental aspect of who they are. Sigma women are often characterized by a profound desire to connect with others on a meaningful level, beyond surface-level interactions. This yearning for depth in relationships distinguishes them and shapes their romantic pursuits in unique ways. At the core of a Sigma female's desire for deep connections is a relentless quest for authenticity. Sigma females often find themselves disinterested in small talk or superficial relationships that lack substance. They crave interactions that are genuine, where both parties are open and honest, sharing their true selves without fear of judgment. This longing for depth is rooted in their intellectual and emotional curiosity. Sigma females are typically introspective and reflective, with a keen interest in understanding the complexities of the human experience. They are drawn to partners who can engage in meaningful discussions, whether about personal philosophies, dreams, or the intricacies of life. While the desire for deep connections is a beautiful trait, it can also be challenging in the modern dating landscape, which often prioritizes speed and convenience over depth and intimacy. The rise of dating apps and casual encounters can leave Sigma females feeling disheartened, as these platforms may not always facilitate the meaningful connections they seek. Sigma females may also encounter partners who are initially drawn to their depth, but struggle to maintain the level of engagement required to sustain such connections. Building deep connections requires vulnerability, patience, and effort from both parties, which can be daunting for those not accustomed to such intimacy. Despite these challenges, the rewards of forging deep connections are immense. For Sigma females, relationships that offer depth can be profoundly fulfilling. These connections provide emotional nourishment, intellectual stimulation, and a sense of belonging. They allow Sigma females to express their true selves and feel seen and understood on a fundamental level. In relationships characterized by deep connections, Sigma females often experience personal growth and transformation. Such relationships challenge them to explore new perspectives, confront their fears, and embrace vulnerability, all of which contribute to a richer, more nuanced understanding of themselves and their partners. To cultivate the deep connections they crave, Sigma females can take proactive steps in their dating lives. First, they should prioritize authenticity from the outset, being clear about their own desires and expectations. This honesty can help attract like-minded individuals who value depth and are willing to engage in meaningful interactions. Sigma females can also seek out environments conducive to deeper connections, such as social groups, classes, or events that align with their interests and values. These settings often provide opportunities to meet individuals who share similar passions and are open to deeper engagement. An essential aspect of building deep connections is embracing vulnerability. Sigma females, known for their independence, may sometimes hesitate to open up fully. However, sharing one's thoughts, fears, and dreams is crucial for fostering genuine intimacy. By allowing themselves to be vulnerable, Sigma females create space for trust and empathy, laying the foundation for deeper connections. The desire for deep connections is a defining characteristic of Sigma females, shaping their romantic pursuits and interactions. While this quest can present challenges in a world that often values convenience over depth, the rewards of meaningful relationships are worth the effort. By prioritizing authenticity, seeking out compatible partners, and embracing vulnerability, Sigma females can forge connections that are not only possible, but profoundly fulfilling. These relationships provide the emotional and intellectual sustenance that Sigma females crave, allowing them to thrive both individually and within their partnerships. Number 3, non-conformity, embracing individuality in love. Non-conformity is a hallmark trait of Sigma females, setting them apart from traditional societal norms and expectations. This characteristic influences not only how they navigate their lives, but also how they approach relationships and love. For Sigma females, non-conformity is not merely a rejection of societal standards, it is a celebration of individuality and authenticity, which often complicates their search for meaningful connections. At its core, non-conformity represents a refusal to adhere to prescribed roles or behaviors dictated by society. Sigma females often value their unique perspectives and experiences, choosing to carve their own paths rather than follow the crowd. This independence of thought and action allows them to explore life in a way that feels true to who they are, free from the constraints of societal expectations. In relationships, this non-conformist mindset manifests as a desire for partnerships that align with their values rather than traditional molds. Sigma females are often drawn to unconventional relationships, seeking connections that allow for freedom, exploration, and mutual respect. They prioritize authenticity over conformity, valuing partners who appreciate them for their true selves rather than for fitting into a societal ideal. While non-conformity is empowering, it can also pose challenges in the dating landscape. Traditional relationship norms often emphasize merging lives, defining roles, and adhering to expectations regarding commitment and partnership. For Sigma females, these norms can feel stifling and unappealing, making it difficult to find partners who understand and respect their desire for autonomy. Moreover, Sigma females may encounter misconceptions about their non-conformity. Others may perceive them as aloof or unapproachable simply because they do not fit traditional molds of femininity or relationship dynamics. This misunderstanding can lead to feelings of isolation, as Sigma females often find themselves at odds with societal standards of romance. However, the strength of non-conformity lies in its ability to attract like-minded individuals who appreciate individuality. Sigma females often find fulfillment in relationships that allow for exploration and growth, where both partners can express their true selves without fear of judgment. Such relationships foster mutual respect and understanding, creating an environment where love can flourish in its most authentic form. By embracing their non-conformity, Sigma females can redefine what love looks like for them. They have the opportunity to create partnerships that are based on shared values, interests, and visions for the future. This approach enables them to cultivate deep connections with partners who resonate with their unique perspectives. Non-conformity is a defining trait of Sigma females, influencing their approach to love and relationships. While it presents challenges in a world often fixated on traditional norms, it also opens doors to authentic connections that celebrate individuality. By valuing their unique identities and seeking partners who do the same, Sigma females can forge relationships that reflect their true selves, allowing love to blossom in ways that feel genuine and fulfilling. Embracing non-conformity ultimately empowers Sigma females to create love stories that are uniquely their own. Number 4. Fear of vulnerability, the barrier to connection. For Sigma females, the fear of vulnerability can be one of the most significant barriers to forming deep, meaningful relationships. While independence and self-sufficiency are celebrated traits, they often come hand in hand with a reluctance to open up emotionally. This fear can stem from various sources, including past experiences, societal expectations, and internal struggles with self-acceptance. The fear of vulnerability is rooted in the concern that exposing one's true self may lead to rejection or betrayal. Sigma females, who often pride themselves on their strength and independence, may perceive vulnerability as a weakness. This mindset can lead them to build emotional walls, keeping potential partners at a distance. They may worry that sharing their thoughts, feelings, and insecurities could diminish their perceived strength or make them appear too needy. Moreover, Sigma females often experience societal pressure to maintain a stoic demeanor. Culture frequently glorifies the idea of being strong and self-reliant, which can create an internal conflict for those who recognize the value of emotional openness. This societal conditioning can make it difficult for Sigma females to reconcile their independent selves with the need for intimacy and connection. The fear of vulnerability can significantly impact Sigma females' romantic lives. When they are unable to express their true emotions, relationships can stagnate or become superficial. Partners may feel frustrated or confused by the lack of emotional depth, leading to misunderstandings and potential conflicts. Without vulnerability, it is challenging to build trust, a cornerstone of any healthy relationship. Additionally, this fear may cause Sigma females to engage in self-sabotaging behaviors. They might push away potential partners or avoid relationships altogether to protect themselves from the possibility of emotional pain. This cycle can lead to loneliness and a sense of unfulfillment, as they yearn for deep connections, yet feel unable to take the necessary steps to achieve them. To overcome the fear of vulnerability, Sigma females can begin by reframing their understanding of vulnerability itself. Rather than viewing it as a weakness, they can recognize it as a strength that fosters genuine connections. Vulnerability is an essential component of intimacy. It allows partners to understand and support each other on a deeper level. Taking small steps toward vulnerability can also be incredibly beneficial. This might involve sharing personal thoughts or feelings in low-stakes situations, or engaging in conversations that encourage emotional openness. Building a foundation of trust with a partner can create a safe space for vulnerability, making it easier to express deeper emotions over time. The fear of vulnerability is a significant challenge for Sigma females, impacting their ability to form deep, meaningful connections. While their independence is a source of strength, it can also create barriers to emotional intimacy. By reframing vulnerability as a strength and gradually taking steps to embrace it, Sigma females can unlock the potential for richer, more fulfilling relationships. Acknowledging and addressing this fear is crucial for their journey toward finding love that resonates with their true selves. Number 5. High standards. High standards are a defining characteristic of Sigma females, shaping their approach to relationships and influencing their romantic pursuits. While having high standards can be seen as a positive trait, representing self-respect and discernment, it can also pose challenges in the quest for love. For Sigma females, their elevated expectations often stem from their deep desire for genuine connections, personal growth, and authenticity. Sigma females typically have a strong sense of self and a clear understanding of what they want from life and relationships. This clarity comes from their independence and introspective nature. They have taken the time to explore their values, passions, and goals, leading them to develop a well-defined set of criteria for potential partners. These high standards are not arbitrary. They reflect a deep understanding of their worth and the type of love they seek. Sigma females often want relationships that are enriching, intellectually stimulating, and emotionally fulfilling. They desire partners who can engage with them on multiple levels, mentally, emotionally, and spiritually. This quest for depth drives their high standards, as they are unwilling to settle for less than what resonates with their true selves. While having high standards is admirable, it can create challenges in the dating landscape. In a world where casual relationships and superficial connections are common, Sigma females may find it difficult to find partners who meet their criteria. Their desire for profound connections often leads them to reject potential partners who don't align with their values or fail to meet their expectations. This high bar can also lead to feelings of loneliness or frustration. Sigma females may feel isolated in their quest for meaningful love, particularly when they encounter individuals who don't understand or appreciate their depth. This loneliness can be compounded by societal pressures to settle down or conform to traditional relationship timelines, creating tension between their desires and external expectations. Navigating the balance between high standards and flexibility is essential for Sigma females in their pursuit of love. While it's important to hold on to one's values and desires, being overly rigid can limit opportunities for connection. Sigma females can benefit from recognizing that not every potential partner will meet all their criteria, and that's okay. Instead, they can focus on identifying the core values and characteristics that are non-negotiable while remaining open to the possibility of growth and learning in a relationship. Flexibility doesn't mean lowering standards. Rather, it involves recognizing that genuine connections can sometimes arise in unexpected ways. To attract partners who resonate with their high standards, Sigma females can seek environments that align with their interests and values. Engaging in activities, communities, or events that reflect their passions can help them meet like-minded individuals who share similar aspirations for depth and authenticity in relationships. Additionally, open and honest communication is crucial. Sigma females should express their expectations and desires clearly from the outset, ensuring that potential partners understand what they are looking for. This transparency can help filter out those who may not be compatible, allowing them to focus their energy on connections that have the potential for growth. High standards are both a strength and a challenge for Sigma females in their pursuit of meaningful love. While these elevated expectations stem from a deep understanding of their worth and desires, they can also lead to feelings of isolation and frustration in a dating landscape that often prioritizes superficial connections. By finding a balance between maintaining their standards and remaining open to flexibility, Sigma females can attract partners who align with their values and aspirations. Ultimately, their quest for high-quality connections can lead to enriching relationships that reflect their true selves and foster personal growth. Number 6. Emotional intelligence. Emotional intelligence, EI, plays a pivotal role in the lives of Sigma females, influencing their interactions, relationships, and overall well-being. This essential trait encompasses the ability to recognize, understand, and manage one's own emotions, while also empathizing with the emotions of others. For Sigma females, high emotional intelligence is not only a personal asset, but also a powerful tool in their quest for deep and meaningful connections. At its core, emotional intelligence involves several key components: self-awareness, self-regulation, motivation, empathy, and social skills. Sigma females typically excel in these areas, allowing them to navigate complex emotional landscapes with grace and insight. Self-awareness. Sigma females are often introspective individuals who take the time to reflect on their thoughts and feelings. This self-awareness enables them to understand their emotional triggers and motivations, leading to more informed and conscious choices in their lives and relationships. Self-regulation. With a strong sense of self-awareness comes the ability to manage emotions effectively. Sigma females often exhibit emotional resilience, allowing them to respond to challenges and setbacks with composure. This self-regulation helps them maintain stability in their relationships, even during difficult times. Empathy. One of the most profound aspects of emotional intelligence is empathy, the ability to understand and share the feelings of others. Sigma females often possess a natural capacity for empathy, allowing them to connect deeply with their partners and friends. This ability to validate and support others creates a strong foundation for meaningful relationships. Social skills. High emotional intelligence also translates into effective social skills. Sigma females can navigate social settings with ease, building rapport and fostering connections. Their ability to communicate openly and authentically encourages others to do the same, further deepening emotional bonds. The impact of emotional intelligence on relationships. Emotional intelligence significantly enhances the quality of relationships for Sigma females. In romantic contexts, their ability to empathize and communicate effectively fosters a safe environment for vulnerability. This openness encourages partners to share their thoughts and feelings, creating a dynamic of trust and intimacy. Moreover, Sigma females often approach conflicts with emotional intelligence, seeking to understand the underlying issues rather than simply reacting to surface-level disagreements. This constructive approach allows them to navigate challenges in relationships with grace, often resulting in stronger connections. Their ability to listen actively and validate their partner's emotions fosters a culture of mutual respect and understanding. Navigating the dating landscape. In a dating landscape that can sometimes feel impersonal or superficial, Sigma females with high emotional intelligence stand out. They are able to discern potential partners who are capable of engaging in genuine emotional exchanges, filtering out those who may not align with their desire for depth. Their emotional intelligence also empowers them to set healthy boundaries. Sigma females understand the importance of self-care and recognize when a relationship may not be serving their emotional well-being. By maintaining this awareness, they can prioritize relationships that nurture their growth and happiness. Cultivating emotional intelligence. While many Sigma females possess innate emotional intelligence, it can always be cultivated further. Engaging in practices such as mindfulness, journaling, and therapy can enhance self-awareness and emotional regulation. Additionally, actively seeking feedback from trusted friends or partners can provide valuable insights into one's emotional responses and interpersonal dynamics. Conclusion. In summary, emotional intelligence is a vital trait for Sigma females, shaping their approach to relationships and enhancing their capacity for meaningful connections. Through self-awareness, empathy, and effective communication, they can create deep emotional bonds that foster intimacy and growth. In a world that often prioritizes superficial interactions, Sigma females leverage their emotional intelligence to navigate the complexities of love and connection, ultimately leading them to fulfilling and enriching relationships. This ability not only enriches their personal lives, but also contributes to a deeper understanding of themselves and others, allowing for a more compassionate and authentic existence. Number 7. Passion for growth. A passion for growth is a defining characteristic of Sigma females, shaping their personal journeys and influencing their relationships. This innate desire for self-improvement and development manifests in various aspects of their lives, from their careers and hobbies to their emotional and intellectual pursuits. For Sigma females, the quest for growth is not just a goal. It's a way of life that impacts how they engage with the world and the people around them. Sigma females are often characterized by their curiosity and drive to expand their horizons. They embrace lifelong learning, constantly seeking new knowledge, skills, and experiences. Whether through formal education, self-study, or practical experiences, they are committed to personal development. This commitment allows them to evolve continually, adapting to new challenges and opportunities as they arise. This passion for growth also translates into a willingness to step outside their comfort zones. Sigma females are often unafraid to take risks, whether it's pursuing a new career path, exploring a different hobby, or traveling to unfamiliar places. They understand that growth often comes from embracing discomfort and facing challenges head-on. This resilience fuels their journey and encourages them to seek out enriching experiences that contribute to their personal evolution. The passion for growth significantly influences the relationships that Sigma females cultivate. They are drawn to partners who share a similar commitment to self-improvement and exploration. For Sigma females, relationships are not just about companionship, but also about mutual growth and support. They seek partners who inspire them to be better versions of themselves and challenge them to explore new ideas and perspectives. In relationships, Sigma females are often the catalysts for change, encouraging their partners to pursue their own passions and aspirations. This dynamic can create a powerful synergy, where both individuals uplift and motivate each other to reach new heights. Sigma females thrive in environments where open communication, feedback, and emotional support are prioritized, fostering a culture of growth and development within the relationship. A passion for growth also equips Sigma females with a unique perspective when facing challenges. Rather than viewing setbacks as failures, they approach obstacles as opportunities for learning and development. This growth mindset allows them to maintain resilience in the face of adversity, enabling them to bounce back stronger and more informed. Moreover, Sigma females often reflect on their experiences, using self-assessment as a tool for improvement. They are not afraid to confront their weaknesses or shortcomings, viewing them as areas for growth rather than sources of shame. This self-awareness fuels their passion for growth and contributes to their overall emotional intelligence. The passion for growth is a central theme in the lives of Sigma females, influencing their personal journeys and shaping the way they engage in relationships. Their commitment to self-improvement and lifelong learning allows them to continually evolve, fostering resilience and adaptability in the face of challenges. This drive for growth not only enriches their own lives, but also enhances the connections they form with others, creating partnerships built on mutual support and inspiration. Ultimately, the passion for growth empowers Sigma females to lead fulfilling lives characterized by exploration, self-discovery, and meaningful connections. Number 8. Desire for adventure. The desire for adventure is a hallmark trait of Sigma females, defining their approach to life and relationships. This innate craving for exploration drives them to seek out new experiences, challenges, and opportunities that push the boundaries of their comfort zones. For Sigma females, adventure is not merely about physical travel or risky pursuits. It encompasses a broader philosophy of embracing change and seeking growth through exploration. At the core of the desire for adventure is an openness to the unknown. Sigma females thrive on spontaneity and the excitement that comes with stepping into uncharted territory. Whether it's embarking on a last-minute road trip, trying a new cuisine, or learning a new skill, they relish the thrill of novelty. This adventurous spirit allows them to approach life with curiosity, seeing each new experience as an opportunity for discovery. This desire for adventure also translates to their relationships. Sigma females often seek partners who share their enthusiasm for exploration and spontaneity. They appreciate individuals who are willing to step outside traditional dating norms, whether that means going on unusual dates, participating in outdoor activities, or simply exploring different aspects of life together. These shared adventures strengthen their bond as they create lasting memories and deepen their emotional connection through shared experiences. Adventure is not just about the excitement of new experiences. It also serves as a catalyst for personal growth. Sigma females understand that by venturing into unfamiliar territory, they can learn more about themselves and the world around them. Each adventure presents unique challenges that require them to adapt and grow, fostering resilience and self-confidence. For instance, traveling to a foreign country might expose Sigma females to different cultures, perspectives, and ways of life. These experiences broaden their horizons and enrich their understanding of humanity. Similarly, trying adventurous activities like rock climbing, hiking, or skydiving can push them to confront fears and limitations, ultimately leading to personal empowerment. For Sigma females, the desire for adventure also serves as a form of self-expression. Engaging in thrilling activities allows them to break free from societal expectations and embrace their individuality. They are not defined by conventional roles. Instead, they carve their own paths, often inspired by their adventurous spirit. This desire to live authentically fuels their passion for trying new things and seeking out experiences that align with their unique identities. Sigma females often curate their lives to reflect their adventurous nature. They may prioritize careers that allow for travel, flexibility, and creative expression, ensuring that their professional lives align with their personal values. In their downtime, they seek out activities that inspire excitement and growth, whether it's joining outdoor clubs, participating in workshops, or embarking on solo journeys. The desire for adventure is a defining aspect of Sigma females, shaping their lives and relationships. Their openness to the unknown fuels a passion for exploration, leading to personal growth and self-discovery. By embracing adventure, Sigma females not only enrich their own lives, but also cultivate meaningful connections with others who share their enthusiasm for exploration. This adventurous spirit empowers them to live authentically, creating a life filled with excitement, growth, and unforgettable experiences. Ultimately, the desire for adventure drives Sigma females to seek out the extraordinary in everyday life, transforming the mundane into a thrilling journey of discovery. You're at a coffee shop, engrossed in a book, when someone sits across from you, sharing a passion for the same obscure author. The conversation flows, and for a moment, you feel a spark of that impossible love, deep, meaningful, and challenging. This scenario embodies the Sigma female's longing for a